Hello again, it's Jess or JashiiCorrin and welcome back for my weekly plan with me video. In today's video I'm going to be setting up for week 3 of 2019, which is the 14th through to the 20th of January. But before we get into that, as per usual, we're just going to have a look at how this week was going. So as you'll remember from my last weekly plan with me, I was going with this style of layout where I had my events, intentions, successes and challenges for each day of the week, and then a section on the side here for a to-do list. These smaller boxes in each header were made to house my daily doodles, and as you can see I didn't get ahead of myself this week and I've only completed up till today. I am enjoying using this one, however I know I want to make some changes for next week as well. Although I really do like my intentions, successes and challenges sections, as of recent I've been finding it a little bit more difficult to get motivated to come and fill them in, so I'm going to be dropping these ones for next week. Before we jump into it, just a reminder that as per usual, all of the equipment I use in today's setup will be linked in the description box below. So in today's video I'm setting myself a challenge to record my voiceover all in one go. This is something I usually don't do because I tend to stutter and stumble through my words and end up doing like 50 billion takes of just trying to say, and now I used my Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen, which is what you can see I am doing right now. I figured it's going to be one of my goals for this year to try and get a little bit more speedy with the editing of my videos, just because they do tend to take me a really long time, and I figured one of the greatest places to start would be not recording my voiceover 7 different times. So, as you can see, I'm going in with my Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen in the M size to do all of my black outlining. Before this, I did of course go in with a pencil just to make sure I knew exactly where I wanted to place everything. It took me a really long time today to think of what I wanted to do for this spread, because honestly I'm not really using my bullet journal as much as I could be right now. Which honestly is a bit of a shame given it's a new year and new journal, and I'm usually quite excited to get into it. It's just that at the moment the things that I need to get done really aren't inspiring me, so I don't really want to look at my to-do list. After erasing all of the pencil lines, I'm then going in and putting down my washi tape borders to make sure that when I colour in my boxes, I don't go outside the lines. Somebody asked me why I go and stick the washi tape to the table before I actually put it on my page, and I'm not sure if I've actually answered this question before, but the reason I do this is because I want the washi tape to be sticky, but not too sticky. If it's too sticky, it sticks really well to the page, and it means that when you go to pull it up, you actually end up tearing your paper, which isn't really ideal when you've just gone and done a whole bunch of line work. Because in last week's video I did end up going outside of the lines on some of my boxes, I'm being really thorough in this one to make sure that I'm washi taping off every single section, which is time consuming, but I think it was worth it in the end. For this one I again wanted those alternating blue and pink colours, and also alternating whether they were a lighter or a darker shade. While setting this one up I was listening to music, which meant the first blue that I go and put down on this page is actually completely the wrong shade. As frustrating as this is, I've decided it doesn't really bother me enough to go back in and change it, so I'm just leaving it as is. Before putting the blue on the left hand page, I did make sure that the pink had really thoroughly dried. Otherwise, if you try and go and stick washi tape over the top of this, when it's still slightly damp, and then try and pull the washi tape up, you have a greater risk of ripping your paper. Another way that you can rip your paper is doing what I'm doing here, which is trying to pull all of the washi tape up at once. I'm not sure if other people are afflicted with this need to get things done quickly, so like trying to take shortcuts, but often it doesn't end well. It's like when you try and carry too many things at once so that you don't have to take multiple trips, and then you just end up dropping everything anyways. Same idea goes for bullet journaling. You're going to be a lot more likely to get the spread or the effect that you want if you actually take the time to do it rather than rushing through. With all of the colour laid down, I then went in with my Faber-Castell Pitt artist pens again just to write out the headings for each section. And I know I said I was going to do this voiceover all in one take, but in the interest of full transparency that didn't quite happen. I did however do way less takes than normal, so I am pleased with those baby steps. Alrighty, and that's what we have for today. So you can see I have a section for my goals and action steps, a section for my top tasks for the week, some regular to-dos, a section to record things I'm going to have to do the week after this, and then for each day of the week we have things I want to get done, my events, and also a space for my doodle. Thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and wanted to, you can subscribe to my channel to see the videos I release every Thursday and Sunday. I'll be back again on Sunday with a video about Dutch doors, and so until next time, bye!